Over the past couple of years, the dollar store in Canada has had some really good board game items available, like in the toy aisle of the Dollarama, with a maximum price of like $5. I'm not just talking about like card holders or like extra packs of dice or things like that. I'm talking about like full fledged board games. One of the bigger ones was 007 Spectre, I think it was called. It was like $5. Like I saw like Canadian retailers selling this game for like $45, $50. It was $5 at the dollar store. We bought this kids game from Ravensburger called Sloth Up, I think, which is a very just basic kids game where you're flipping tiles and then moving sloths up and down a ladder, essentially. And we picked that one up for I think $3.50 and have played it so much with our youngest. So well worth it. So now anytime we go to the dollar store, we trek down the aisle to see what might be there. And we found a fantastic buy on our latest trip. And I'm here to show you what it is. So what did we get? Well, my wife and I were at the dollar store. She took a trip down the toy aisle. I did not. I don't know why. I love toys. But we found this. Exploding Minions. So this is from the Exploding Kittens people. And it's exactly what you would expect it to be. It is Exploding Kittens with Minions. $5 at the dollar store. So if you have younger kids that love Exploding Kittens, or you want to get them into that Exploding Kittens universe, or even you just want like an inexpensive game to play, this one's Exploding Minions. I didn't even know this existed. Like, this had never even crossed my radar at all. It says age 7 plus, 2 to 5 players. A card game for people who are into bananas and explosions and flaming unicorns and sometimes fire hydrants, apparently. A game by Exploding Kittens. What else is on this box? So much stuff there that you can see the back of it. It's got a really cool, what's that called? Lenticular? That's not lenticular, is that? Anyway, it's got a really cool kind of box front, although we don't use this because, as I've shown before, we use the little photo box system. But I'm just going to open this up for you and show you what you get inside the box. It's really nice. Like, the box itself is really tight. This is a good quality box, too. Like, you're not buying an uber cheap product for $5 at the dollar store. But it's just got a nice, it's pretty big for what it is, because here it's just got this insert for where the cards sat. Otherwise, it's like a pretty monstrous. I don't even know where the heck I'm going with that. It's a large box. It's a large box. It's got a little bit of artwork down the side there. A little bomb balloon. Oh no, those are arms. I thought that was a bomb balloon, but it's his arms, as you can see there. But then yeah, it's just got that little central box there. As I showed the cover. Very cool little cover right there. There you go. And then we talk about cards. It's got the little rules pamphlet that you would come to expect. And the best part is that it's just still the very basic rule set. Really easy right there. I think there's a couple different ways you can even play it to make it harder or easier, but really it's very basic. If you've played Exploding Kittens, you know. But if you haven't, if you're like on the fence, I've never played Exploding Kittens, well, my kids like it. You have kids who can read, and I have to note that you have to be able to read, because there are cards here. So in Exploding Kittens, you can get the pair of kittens, I believe. So in this one here, you're getting pairs of minions. So there's Kevin and Otto. This is a minion character card, and it's powerless on its own, but play 2 Kevin and Otto cards as a pair to steal a random card from another player. So if you've played Exploding Kittens, you're going to see stuff, or Unstable Unicorns even, maybe, perhaps. I've never played that one, but you're going to see cards that that will remind you of other things, such as those Kevin and Otto cards. Let me see what else they've got. They've got a special Minions Nope card as well to stop something from happening. See the Future card, which I know is in Exploding Kittens, where you can look through the top of the deck. What else do we have here? You can shuffle the draw pile with the shuffle card. Draw from the bottom. What else do we have here? You can attack another player. I know there are attack cards. You can skip. So anything you've seen in Exploding Kittens is basically here. Although there's one card in here I don't know if I remember from Exploding Kittens, and it's the clone card, which this one can be, and someone can, like, in the comment section, if I'm completely wrong, then please correct me, but this one allows you to copy the card it's played on top of, and if you play it at the right time, can actually be really beneficial in terms of playing this on top of, like, Diffuse card. because then if you play the diffuse card is when you when you draw an exploding kitten, you can play a exploding kitten. When you draw an exploding minion card, which is really cool. Look at that. I'm going to show you all 4 of these minion cards, but there we go. There's one right there. They're all unique. And they've all got like this little comic strip on them, which I think is really cool. I think there's one more here that I got to show off. There we go. There. Very cool. So there's all unique, but you can play a diffuse card to counteract an exploding kitten or exploding minion and put it back in the deck. But you could always play a clone card on top of a diffuse card to make it a diffuse, which is really cool. It gives you essentially an extra diffuse card in your hand if you play it at the right time. But lots of cards as you would expect, and all for $5. Now I don't know exactly. I should have looked this up before I made this video, and maybe I'll put I'll put a price here for what exploding kittens costs. But this one here is it's really great. Exploding minions, $5 at the dollar store in Canada. I'm just seeing if it says how many cards are in here. 72 cards. So I don't know what the base game of Exploding Kittens has or how much that costs to buy, but for $5, Exploding Minions at the dollar store, that's pretty awesome. At least I think so. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. I'm trying to put out more stuff. I know I'm a little sporadic with how I make videos. Usually when new products come in, I'll get them unboxed relatively quickly to post them up. I just haven't had a lot of stuff come in for review lately, so we haven't been doing a lot of unboxing videos. But I do appreciate you guys checking out the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, we'll chat again real soon. Goodbye.